Hey there, it's Melissa. I just realized I had never really posted on my channel anything about why I started sharing Young Living or much about me as a person. And so I'd like to introduce you to me a little bit and also tell you why I started a Young Living business or started sharing Young Living with my friends and family, and then many others. So I'll get in first to kind of my history, my family. I am a wife and a mama. So my husband, Matt, is a regional airline pilot, and he is also 6'9". And so the question we get the most is, do you play basketball? No, he doesn't. So he's actually a pilot, and I always just joke that he folds for travel. So there's that. And we also have two little girls, Abby and Grace. Abby is our 6-year-old who is she is just on fire for life and, you know, a hard little worker. She's so well behaved, so sweet, just a loving, awesome little girl. And Grace is our adventurous, you know, fun, loving, crazy pants who, you know, loves to find one little adventure after another, but always comes back for her snuggles. And we love that. So, but that's our family. A little about me. I actually went straight from high school into x-ray school. So I've been doing medical imaging for about 15 years. I did x-ray for 5 years and then MRI for 10 years. And I went straight from high school into x-ray school, straight from x-ray school to a level 2 trauma center. And I've seen a lot of people on their worst day, a lot of families who have lost somebody. And that's a really difficult thing that comes with this job, is trying to help people through their darkest times. I also, I've worked in several different places. So I've worked in a hospital, like I said, a level 2 trauma center. I've worked in an outpatient facility. I'm currently at a hospital again. I've been at this hospital for about 5 years and doing MRI. And that actually kind of leads directly into my why I started sharing Young Living. One thing in my career that I've noticed across these 15 years is how many people come in that are hurting and have these chronic diseases, chronic problems, and their bodies are broken. And oftentimes there's only so much you can do with a medicine or with physical therapy, or, you know, when I do a scan, I'm just taking a picture of the problem. I'm not really solving the problem. And so that is one thing that I got really tired of that. I got really tired of seeing people hurt and not being able to do anything to help them. So, and before you infer that I'm treating people or acting as a doctor, I'm not. I'm just using my personal history and my knowledge of how the human body works to try to help people reach their goals and help their bodies to get good support. And that's one thing that I've noticed that's different about Young Living, is that a lot of people are really unsupported. We talk a lot about the standard sad American diet and the fact that most people don't get enough rest, the right foods, they don't always eat organic, they don't get enough exercise. And that's all of us. I mean, heck, I'm a mom with 2 jobs, a husband, kids, we homeschool. I am far from perfect. And I guess I just wanted to share with you some of that, because if I can do this, you can definitely do this. And so that's one example of why I kind of started gravitating to something more natural and something to help people in a more natural way. That's one thing I love about Young Living. Young Living has natural supplements, we have essential oils, we have even food items that are beyond that organic standard set by the government, and they, you know, go even far beyond that. They want to make sure that your family gets the best of the best of the best. And so I started noticing that, hey, I really like these products. I would love the opportunity to one day be able to stay home full time with my family, because, you know, for being honest, and I love him, but Matt can't cook and he'll admit it. And, you know, I'd love to be able to be the mom that's there to cook dinner for my family every night. And you know, to be able, that was one thing, especially when my girls were babies. I hated that I had to leave and then I would get texts from my mom or from Matt or from whoever had the girls at the time. Oh, she just did this for the first time. And I was like, I missed it. Ugh, I missed it. And I'm tired of missing things. I'm tired of feeling like I have to put my life on pause and then go do this for a little while. And then I get in that mode and I have to go back to family mode. And it's really hard to keep up with sometimes. And so that is one thing. It's a dream of mine to be able to stay home one day. So currently I am a Young Living executive. And so my next step up will be silver. And, you know, our team is growing. It's really awesome to be able to help people. And another thing that I've noticed about that is I've met so many amazing people with these oils that I never would have met before. And I've gained some really close friendships. So that's another reason I really love that I'm, you know, sharing Young Living, because I'm not only taking the little bit of knowledge I have and using the resources that are out there to learn how these oils work, how they can help your body, how these supplements can support your overall health to keep and maintain that health, or even get you in a better stage of health so that we can get you up above that wellness line. But even beyond that, I've seen people set free emotionally. Oils can help release emotional patterns. I've seen people with chronic problems, like I'm being careful with my words because I don't want to be non-compliant with what I'm saying, but I have seen a great many success stories. And to go from a job where they're waiting to find out if they have cancer, they're waiting to find out if they have Alzheimer's, they're waiting to find out if they've had a stroke, that hurts. That wears on your spirit. And instead to be able to sit down and have someone say, you know, I'm not sleeping well, or, you know, I went through this in my past and it's left an emotional scar and I really want to get rid of that. And another thing I've noticed is that God, in his great, he knew what I needed, put it that way. In his wisdom, he has made this a ministry. So I have been able to share the gospel with people and love on people with the love of Jesus. And that has been something that's really ministered to me as well. And so you could almost catalog the difference as seeing people on their darkest day and only giving them bad news, or knowing that when they go back to their doctor, they're going to get bad news, versus knowing about the bad news because we know how you're feeling, we know what's going on in your body, and then saying, okay, here's something that can make it better. And I love that. I love that I can share that with people, and I love seeing hope in the eyes of people. That have felt hopeless for a really long time. So that's me, and that's why I share oils, because it has given me so many friends. It has given me an ability to love on people that I never could have before, and it has given me a ministry. And I thank God for that every day. I thank God for you for watching this video and for joining in. And if you're interested in learning more, I would be more than happy to help you with that. And but yeah, thank you for just listening in on what makes me me. And I guess that's it.